Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Come on in and say hello. I am Lori of Interior Jewels. Welcome, welcome. I am coming on tonight to do a Claim It While I Make It. These are always so fun that I can actually design a piece while I'm live with people to talk to. So I hope that you will enjoy this. And again, this is a Claim It While I Make It that will be available for anyone who may want to scoop this up tonight. This is a great vintage truck. I love these. And for anyone who knows me, I love black, and I've never actually done a black one before. So I am excited to do a black one. And again, this will be available tonight for anyone who wants to scoop this up. It will be $68 special pricing tonight for the Claim It While I Make It, only tonight. Tomorrow I will list this in my Etsy tomorrow. You can find my Etsy shop at the top of my page for any of you that may be looking for it. But again, I'm going to get started. It's so much fun, again, when I'm designing something and I can actually have someone to talk to. So if anyone is there, come say hello, come join. Let us know where you're watching from. And I'm gonna get started on this cutie. I'm going to do, this is going to be all black and white. So a very neutral piece. Obviously it's a farmhouse piece with this vintage truck. But black and white goes with anything. So this can really be incorporated in any room of your home. This is great for a gift. We have Easter coming up. We have Mother's Day coming up. This is great for a birthday, a new home. There's so many ideas that you can do with this. But I am going to get started. In the back, I am going to put my floral foam. So I am going to put some of my glue on this so this stays put. And I'm going to put this down in here. I always say that my glue gun is my favorite tool for anybody that's looking for a glue gun. I love my Shore Bonder. As a matter of fact, I just got a new one. I used the last one so much I think I literally wore it out. Now you can see I put one piece in there, but I'm going to put two more pieces so I can fill the entire bed here. Let me just see where I'm going to place these. This is going to go here. And put some glue on the bottom so this stays secure. Always keep this in mind for any of my items that I am shipping. This is going to go here. My favorite thing is to work with florals. So I'm always looking for unique containers and vessels, and this is just perfect to do a floral piece in the back. This would be great on a table as a centerpiece. I can see this perfectly on a, Hi Marie, how are you? Long time no talk. I could see this on an entrance table. This would be great in an office, a man cave. It doesn't only have to be, you know, for a man. This could be anything. I just saw a message come over. I am on my page, correct? Yep, just making sure. I know Marie is here. And someone's asking me where I am. They must be on the wrong page. All right, so I have my floral foam in there. I am going to put some of this Spanish moss on top, which will just cover this loosely. It doesn't have to be fully covered because all the greens that I put in there will cover this so you don't see it. You never want your mechanics to be seen. So I'm just going to lay that in there, and as I start putting my floral stems in there, that will stay. But see how the bed is completely covered now. I'm thinking about what I want to start with and what side I want to be the front, because of course I'm going to put a bow in here. I've chosen my ribbons. Of course, I'm doing my black and white for those of you that know me. This is one of my favorite ribbons. And also I'm doing, this is like a canvas. I was going to say a burlap, but it's a lighter color than a typical burlap. But again, very neutral. So I'm going to do my bow. I'm going to have my bow. So I'm going to do some taller greens here. I'm going to put some greens in first, and then I will make my bow. So you can get to see a bow constructed as well. I have mini greens here that I'm going to be pulling from. Marie, I know that you are local, so you're dealing with the same weather, and boy, is it chilly out there. I don't think I want this to be so tall. What did I just do with my clippers? They're black, and when I put them on a bed of greens, they get lost. I spend most of my day just looking for things that I just put down. I don't understand. That's just the way I roll. Okay, so with that first piece, I've determined my height, and I'm going to go down from there. You can see. Then I'm going to fill in with more green. My other handy dandy tool is my clippers. And these really aren't, I can't say if they're expensive or not because I stole them from my husband. But they work just fine. So if there's one thing that I use all the time, it's my glue gun and my clippers. Spread this out. What is everyone doing on this Monday night? No, it's not Monday. Oh my God. Every time I'm on live, I do that. It's Wednesday. I knew that. I knew that before somebody calls me out. This is my new glue gun. Yes, it is. And it's gotten quite, it already doesn't look so new. There's glue all over it, but it's gotten quite the workout already. See, now on each stem, I put my glue, and that's how it stays in the floral foam, which is glued to the bottom of the truck. And that's what will keep my moss in. Now, see how this started to take shape? You know what? I think I'm going to do my bow on the end. So I'm just going to fill this in. I'm going to keep going in the middle here. I'm going to add some of these as well. These have white flowers on them. Do you have a glue gun, Marie? You know, you're getting pretty handy now with your own floral designs. You may need a glue gun. I highly recommend it. I should have an affiliate going for my glue gun because I recommend it all the time. I do love this glue gun. Wearing this kind of sweater while you're working with Spanish moss is not a good idea. Everything sticks to it. But it's cold and I need a sweater. Put this in here. And I'm going to add my greens. I'm going to do my bow, and then I'm going to add my florals. And I have beautiful white florals with the black center. I just love the whole black and white. Hey, how are you? Marie and Eileen can see each other. And as I said, I'm doing a claim it while I make it tonight. So special pricing for this, which is going to be $68. If it's not scooped up tonight, it will go in my Etsy shop tomorrow. You can find my Etsy shop at the top of the page in the link. And as you add each sprig, it just starts to fill up so quickly. Oh, it's in pitiful shape. You may need a new one. I wasn't late, Marianne. Were you on the wrong page? I'm here. Were you on my personal page by any chance? here's what we got going on. See, I like the tall in the back. And what I'm going to do now before I go any further is make my bow, which I want in the corner, and I want it to be in the front. But I don't want it to be covered with florals. I don't want the florals to cover my bow, and I don't want the bow to cover my florals. So I'm going to get that in to make sure that I have my placement correct. Also going to get, I always share this tip. This was a bush of flowers after I used all the flowers, but I always keep these because these are wired stems, and it's the perfect thing to use on my bow to insert into the foam. My friend Donna gave me that tip. Donna Mullins, if you're watching, that was a life-saving tip. So I have a whole bucket over here of these, and then I take it and I sort of just make a bend at the top, so it's like a hook, and that's what will go in my bow. Okay. So I'm going to start with this burlap. And again, this is good. It's not a huge, this is where I want my bow to go. It's not a huge space, so it's not going to be a big bow. It's going to be an easy bow. Easy, simple bow. That'll be the size of my loop, which is probably 4 inches. Leave my tail. Do my other side. Make sure my loops are the same size. Cut that off. Then I'm going to layer my black and white on top of it. And do my loops at the same time. I save every little thing. That becomes, it's smart on one hand, and then on the other hand, you wind up having a lot of stuff. And as you've seen from some of my posting, I've been doing a lot of cleaning and organizing, and oh boy, and I'm really only halfway done. But that's okay, I will get there. Do a little loop in the middle. So there, very, very simple bow is going to go on this. The tail's longer. And then I will use a cable tie to secure this. Make sure you have it in the middle so that your loops are even. And before I secure it all the way, now I just showed you that hook I made, and I put it down. Of course I can't find it. Here it is. See, now I just take that hook and put it inside of the, wait, how do I want this to go? So I'm gonna do this. Put that hook inside of my cable tie, pull my cable tie tight. Borderline hoarder. No, I'm not a hoarder, but it's just that when I make things like this to secure things and the mechanics of things, you always need that something that you regret throwing out. So I try and save things that will help me in creating new designs. Okay, that's gonna go there. So now I have my stem to insert this into here. And I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on this. Just wanted to make sure that I had it the right length. Get my ribbon out of the way. I cleaned off this space today, and every time you do a project, it's a mess again. Okay, let me fluff this a little bit, cut my tails, and then I'll show you what this looks like. I think I will dovetail these. This ribbon is my favorite. And for those of you wondering who use ribbon, this is actually from Sam's Club. I love this ribbon. I bought a bunch of it. Oh, Lisa, crazy mom, how are you? Thank you so much for sprinkling. I so appreciate it. So nice to see you. I appreciate. And I'm just assuming that everyone knows what a dovetail is. If not, you take your ribbon, you fold it in half, you make a cut from the folded edge on a diagonal. I say that all the time from when the kids were little. That's how they used to say it, so we always used to tease them, and it always stayed with me. Cut on a diagonal toward the wired edge. And then you end up with a dovetail. Oh my God, that just brought back memories. That's funny. And there is the bow. And see what I mean that I add this in? So I really wanted my bow in before I start adding the other things, because now I will know exactly where to place them so one is not hiding the other. All right, I'm gonna add some more greenery here. Where is that other bush? You know what, we're gonna go with low ones now. I'm also gonna get on this side. This is the perfect project too for when I have big bushes of florals and I only use the blooms and I have the greens left that are shorter pieces. This is exactly what I want to use for projects like this, because this doesn't need the big long pieces. And I put some outside of the railing of the truck so it fills it up. I'm going to put one in. The key is to have no empty spaces. So as you add, you stand back and you look and you make sure that all of it is being filled in. And see how it hangs over the side? It just makes it look natural. And again, for any of those who are interested or know anyone who may be interested, this is a claim it while I make it. You can scoop this pretty up tonight for a special price, which is $68. If it's not scooped up tonight, it will go in my Etsy shop tomorrow, which you can find my Etsy shop at the top of my page. The link is there. And I appreciate that. Is everyone done with dinner? I always try and decide what is a good time to go live. My husband and I usually will run out for something to eat, but we didn't do that tonight. And I thought 7:30 is the perfect time. Most people are done with dinner, getting ready to sit down and relax. And it's the perfect time to watch a live. Hey Lorraine, how are you? Thank you. Thanks for hopping on. All right, I'm gonna put one of these in here too. And I always say too, when creating florals with greens, which this is mostly greens, I haven't added in the florals yet, which are going to be neutral. They're gonna be black and white. But when you're adding in your greens, you wanna do a variety of greens. And by variety, I mean a variety of color, texture, size, and hopefully you can see that. See all the different shades, the different textures. That's what makes it look more pleasing. Let's see, I think I'm gonna put one of these in here. And I love to add drippy things, things that will drape over the side. Dinner is done. Nice. So hopefully you get to sit and relax, Marianne. Put one at the corner here. And as I said, you just keep standing back and making sure you have no empty spots that you're going to fill in and make it look full and lush. another one in here. Ah, 7th. Yes, the replay is always available. So for whoever doesn't get to watch it live, you'll know that it's live if you see the red live button in the top left-hand corner of your screen. If you don't see that, you are watching on the replay. And if you are, hashtag replay, let me know that you stopped in so I can say hello to you as well. I love to know who stopped in and watched and where you're watching from. Okay, see now how it's starting to take shape? I'm going to put a few more greens now on this side, and then I'm going to start adding my florals. Even though the truck is, did I say what size the truck is? Because this is a nice size piece. I have my handy dandy measuring tape here. This is 17 inches long. The truck itself is about 9 inches high. Obviously it goes higher once these florals are in here, but it's a nice size piece. But the florals are only going in the back of the truck, so this kind of fills up quickly. I'm gonna put some more greens in front now. Let's get some over here. Can you believe that it's February already? Holy moly, it's going fast. I'm not complaining because I want winter to be over. Seriously. But it's amazing at how fast time goes. And the older you get, it seems the faster it goes. Crazy. Now I'm just trying to get some pieces to go in and around my bow here. So this is all filled in nicely. And that floral foam is so nice. The flowers go so easily into there. Yes, right, Lorraine? Yes, Marianne. Mom's birthday is this month, the 21st. She will be 89. I think she's at an age where she doesn't mind me telling her age, because who wouldn't be proud of that? That's pretty dang good. And they're both doing well, thank goodness. They're both doing well. She's already planning her birthday dinner. They love to go out to eat. So I don't know where it will be, but she will enjoy it. And now see what I mean by draping it? I stuck that in there and it just hangs over. It gives it a very graceful look. All right, I'm gonna put some more of these in the middle, and then I'm gonna start adding my florals. And this is a quick project. Please be sure to share to anyone who may be interested in knowing how to do this, or if they are interested in purchasing. Again, it's a claim it while I make it tonight. Special pricing for tonight only. Tomorrow it will go in my Etsy shop. She's the youngest sister, imagine that. Yeah. There's only 2 standing out of 6. Amazing. All right. Keep cutting these off. Remember, I started higher in the back, so I continue to go lower as I get to the front. And just keep filling. I love this black and white. Love, love, love. I did a cream color truck like this for Christmas, which I loved as well. Everyone I work on, I love. Can you tell I love what I do? You know what? Life is short, and you have to love what you do. I'm a firm believer. You must love what you do. Okay. We're getting nice and full here. Adding the rest of these. Marianne, what's the weather by you? We're quite chilly here, but I know it's going to get much more chillier. Lori, it's just Mom and Micah. Yes, correct. Correctamundo. The youngest. My mom wasn't the oldest, but certainly a lot older than he is. Put this in here, and then I'm going to start adding my flowers. Oh, I get stuck to that Spanish moss. Wait, let me put a few more around the sides here. Cover up the side panels of the truck here. A little more in here. Glue got me. See how it's filling in? See how you can see the bow? Now I'm going to add some of these flowers in. And I just want to be able to see, because this is the front. I'm going to do my large flowers first. Not 64, 24. He's six. I don't know, Marianne, to be honest with you. I'm not positive on that. I think this should be good. How pretty. I just love black and white. I know I've said that a million times. Some people are probably tired of hearing me say that. But I do just love black and white. Black and white is classic, elegant, never goes out of style. Friday and Saturday is going to be single digits. You're right. That's what I started to say before. Oh my. I can tell you right now, I'm not going out of the house. It's okay. I have more than enough work to keep me busy to stay down here. I'm going to continue cleaning, organizing, creating. See how pretty? I don't know if you can see them. Now I have smaller ones where I'm going to add in. Let me start back here. Thank you, I know you were working on some gnomes. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get to see them. Leprechaun ones, or St. Patty's ones, right? Ow, again I got myself with cover. Ow, probably tomorrow. I'm not going to... Anticipation is making me wait. Okay, I'll wait. I will wait. These little dangly flowers just sort of fall over. I love that. Eileen's Valentine with the pink beard was adorable, wasn't it? And now she's doing St. Patty's ones. Adorable. I have to say, I mean, I know Eileen makes them beautiful, but I am still shocked at how popular gnomes are. It's amazing. People love gnomes. Oh my God. Oh, I got myself good with that one. Oh Lord. says we're going to get minus 24 wind chills. The power companies are gearing up for wind power outages. There are so many. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible, Marianne. I know. All of those issues become so much worse in the winter with temperatures that are just too hard to stay out in. You're shocked too, Eileen. One, two, three. One more over here, and I think that's all I have left is one more. So look at that. I planned that out perfectly. That doesn't always happen. Sometimes I amaze myself. Hey, Carlene, how are you? Thanks for hopping on. I feel like this is a girls' get-together tonight. All right. So let me stand back and give you can see the black and white bow. And then how pretty with the black and white flowers. The greenery hanging over. I absolutely love this truck. And again, this could go in so many places. Give me some ideas as to where you can put this. This would be great on a coffee table, an entrance table. You could put this on the middle of a dining table. This would be great in an office. And it goes both ways, feminine and masculine. You sort of have the masculinity of the truck, but the feminine florals, it's like the best of both worlds. A wedding, how cool would that be? There's so many farmhouse weddings happening. That would be awesome, Lorraine. As centerpieces. And then whoever got to take this home, woohoo! So again, I am doing a claim it while I make it tonight. If anyone wants to scoop this up, if anybody's looking for the perfect gift, special pricing tonight, it's $68. If no one scoops it up, it will be going in my Etsy shop tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. I think that we are all full here. Again, I'm just going to show you all the way around. And see how nicely that came together? And quickly, even though this is a substantial piece as a whole, it's a small area where you're putting the flowers, so it happens quick. Just married sign and tag. How cool is that? You are brilliant, Lorraine. I love that idea. Wow, you got my creative juices flowing again. Fun fact, my mom tried to take the centerpiece home for my cousin's wedding, and we got to the car and the bride chased us because she wanted the orchid. Ooh. From every table? Or was it just your mom's? That's kind of, you know what? If you made it that far outside, then you gotta let it go. You can't go chasing people down. That reminds me of another story when we had my daughter's Sweet 16. I forget, I made, they were like wire dress forms. That was the centerpieces, but the catering hall did a beautiful display on their own. She had a huge, she wanted to return them afterwards. Yikes. Well, there's somebody staying on a budget. Wow, that's, that's funny. Anyway, they did a whole display, a huge dress form with beautiful flowers on it, all waters and drinks for the kids, which were personalized with my daughter's names on the label. So really pretty. But at the end, and I knew the woman who owned the catering facility. As a matter of fact, she was a client of mine initially, which is how I came to have the event there. And she's like, Lori, our big dress form is gone. Did you see it? And I'm like, one of the kids saw everybody taking the centerpieces from the table, which was fine for them to take home. They were little dress forms that I made. Take them. But I guess the one girl didn't get one, and she thought she could take the huge display off a piano where there was a beautiful setup there. So I did have to go chase her down and get that back. Thank you, Lisa. I so appreciate it. So yeah, she's all done. And I loved hanging out with you guys. It always makes it so much more pleasurable to work on something when I can speak and talk to someone and have conversation. So be ready for her to be posted. She'll be going to the photography studio to have her picture taken, and I will post her. Let me know if anyone has any questions. Feel free to message me, or anyone with interest. Also let me know, and I will be happy to get back to you. I hope that everyone has a great night and stay warm. Cold weather is coming. It's going to be over soon. Thanks for doing the live. Thank you, Marie. I appreciate it. You'll have to show me some of your new creations that you're making. I know you're getting very good. And I love when you send me the pictures. So feel free to do that. And I will talk to all of you soon. Have a great night.